Hello, good morning or good evening wherever you might be. This is Cavestar. I'm going to bring you the guide on how to kill the Fetid Devourer on normal and heroic. If you have a look in the description, you will see the timestamps, so you can skip between the normal and also skip to the heroic bit if you choose. There's also the tanking section, just so any of you burn tanks out there will also know what you're doing. My quick thoughts on this boss: it's very easy on normal and a little bit more of a challenge on heroic. The very first ability you have to watch out for is called Rotting Regurgitation. Upon reaching 100 energy, it will channel it. There's a big marker on the floor exactly where he's going to cast it. Make sure to go to the side, not the end, because for some reason that happens. So the next ability you have to watch for is, oh Jesus Christ, Maldoris Marisma? Assume that's how you say it. So it's the damage over time that after it expires, it creates an even more powerful damage over time, called Putrid Paroxysm. It's unavoidable and you can't debuff it, so help out your healers here by using your defensive abilities. Let's talk about the ads now. They spawn from the waste disposal units. It looks like blood falling from the walls. Now don't stand in these because it'll put that Maldoris Marisma on you and it will stack, so it will deal a significant amount of damage. One will spawn at each after a certain amount of time. They begin casting Enticing Essence. Remember it this way, it's like they're putting salt and vinegar on them. They're trying to look tasty for the Fetid Devourer, because once it's cast, the Fetid Devourer will run straight over to them and eat them and regain health. So what you have to do is target it as soon as it spawns, kill it, and then kill the other one. This is for normal, I'll tell you later about heroic. At 50% health, the Fetid Devourer goes into a Fetid Frenzy. What this means is he increases his damage by 25%, but also his damage taken by 50%. This is kind of when you want a hero. So now we'll go on to the tank tactics. The raid group should also be aware of this, because otherwise they will die from it. Thrash and Terror. Every 4th attack, Fetid Devourer will use Thrash on the closest player to the current tank. So that means the tanks have to be sat literally in each other, otherwise someone in the raid group will die. Because Terrible Thrash, which is the ability it will cast on the closest player, thrashes the target, inflicting 300% of standard melee attack damage. Unless you're the off tank, do not stand next to the other tank, otherwise you will die. If you have a look at his user frame, you'll see that we have the same ability picture. It's currently on 3, then 2, then 1, and then after that it will cast Terrible Thrash. There's no reason for this to be missed. You've killed him on normal, and now you want to know how to do it on heroic. There's 2 changes you need to make to your fight. The first one is an ability called Shockwave Stomp. It's an unavoidable knockback, so make sure you're against the wall to avoid having to run back towards it. Second is the ads now have a lot more health, and Enticing Essence is cast a lot faster, and once it's cast, you'll be drawn to it, and the ad will also heal. This means unless your group is really high geared and the DPS do tons of damage, you just want to stick to killing one, otherwise you won't get it down and you've wasted a load of damage you could have done to the boss. So that's that. The next boss will be zek'voz, or, you know, that's probably not how it's pronounced. I give up on this.